I think Rolling Stone put more black people in their top 50 this year.
Yeah.
Now, I'm glad that you mentioned that because Rolling Stone. Well, what's going on, y'all? It's the Out of the Bird podcast. We are back live at it again. It's your boy Kofi Peter, dark skin brother, and the rest of the crew. Avery, Chris, what up?
What's up? What's up?
Not much, my dude. How you feeling?
Oh man, this my past. Well, I got my tooth extracted.
You got your tooth pulled?
Yeah, I got my wisdom tooth pulled, and it's better now. But man, you have to go on a diet for about 2-3 days. It's
I got mine pulled. What was it? Back in June. I
Yeah.
pain it. All loopy
Yeah.
for a whole day. Gotta get somebody to drive you back and forth.
Yeah. I mean, we're in COVID time, so I'm not driving, but still
Yeah.
taking but yeah, that's been my week. Is just recovering, the tooth recovering. It's fine now. I can't eat chicken and stuff like that. I still have to drink soup and oats and wheats.
You don't look too much like a chipmunk. Like your face a bit. It's really like it makes it hard to talk, and then you got the stuff in your mouth. Like
yeah, and then they put the gaze. Is it the gauze? Oh my god, I hate that thing.
It wasn't fun. I hated it.
Yeah. So
when it came from mine, they didn't pull mine out, but like because I guess my mouth was big enough, but like my gums were trying to grow over it, so they cut me off right here. That was torture.
Yeah. The dentist is excruciating, but what about y'all, man? What y'all been up to?
But I take it back. It's not same old this week, but been trying to get back in a video game some.
Hey.
Oh yeah, that's why you
told you earlier before Avery hopped on here, but about the Dragon Ball Z Fighters game.
Kakarot's.
No, I didn't buy Kakarot.
Oh, you bought the Dragon. Okay, but you asked me about Dragon Ball Z Fighter. Yeah,
I was asking about that Kakarot game though. I saw it was like 2 RPG type stuff for me. It's just like one way to attack. No, thank you.
That's what turned me off from the Final Fantasy series.
Yeah.
Two that whole turn-based stuff, and then the fights were like one-sided sometimes.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. So y'all wanna get to it? Wanna get to it?
Let's get to it because it's pretty heavy.
Yeah. What this week has been very, very interesting, and as you know, I do Bozo of the Week. But this version of it isn't going to be any joking, because when I created this, I was meant to just come at people and also talk about serious issues. But Bozo of the Week goes to how society has treated women, Black women in particular, this week. We'll start with the Breonna Taylor case.
Yeah.
As you see, is a moment of silence because I'm still hurt. I am hurt that they read the charges out, and we're not going to get into the political side or the investigate. I don't want to get into all of that. What I really want to talk about is a Black woman got shot up in her house, unarmed, and the officers got charged for basically shooting at the walls.
Yeah, that's what got me, because like just looking at because just like they're talking about, well, he did this and he did that, so he's looking up to maybe 5 years in prison or in jail, wherever they put him, and I'm sure it'll be away from Gen Pop, but it's like they equated her life to basically less than that drywall that was a part of her home, and that it's just, for me, that was just, I guess, another eye opener, because like I truly was not expecting much from this. I honestly, if anything, I was actually expecting less, but it was just like the fact that what they did charge him for was actually the wall itself.
Yeah,
That actually,
basically.
I feel like that actually hurt more than like not charging her or not
At all.
them at all. Yeah.
Yeah, and for me, like I said, I don't want to even get to the political side or anything. I just want to get to the human side.
Yeah.
What if that was your mother? What if that was your sister? That's your aunt. How would you feel? That is the real question. How would you feel? Because I don't know what's going on today, but it just feels like Black women get treated so poorly by society, and it ain't even just the system. Something passed across my timeline today, and we talk behind the scenes about it. I'm not going to get too much into the detail of it, but it was just these kids, and some of the stuff they said kind of irked me. They said they wouldn't be down to date Black women. They equated them to being ghetto and having attitude problems and having mood swings. Also, the thing that really bothered me was that one of the guys said, dark-skinned girls are mean and aggressive. And it's just like this colorism thing, like, fine, Peter's, you don't want to talk. You always come after light-skinned men. But it's just like, why?
The thing with that though, that kid wasn't even that like bright skinned either though.
Yeah, like shoot.
Honestly, that's just something that we've been dealing with. Not just even us as a people, Black folks, but like just like humanism in a way.
Yeah.
Just putting each other down. So like it's not a really fun topic.
Yeah, I know, but it's just
it's such a remedial thing to look at.
It is. It's so basic, and there's so much more to it than that.
You're dark, so you're bad.
What? Yeah. What? And that's the stuff. And that's the stuff I've had to deal with personally. People think just because you're dark skinned, you're aggressive, and that's like, come on, man.
It's like, how can you be ignorant to think like this?
Yeah. So what I would say is, please protect Black women. Please love our Black women. They feel underprotected out here in society. But as my week is, I'm feeling a little, down about the Breonna Taylor case and bothered by this. This clown, Bozo, by the name of Daystar, announces he's going to address the situation with Meg. And now, we all thought it would be a live. Ended up being an album. Now, let me start by saying this. Why would you put out an album a day after the Breonna Taylor case addressing this? That is my question.
Has no tact.
Who in your team is telling you to do this?
Like the same thing that told. I'm sorry to cut you short.
Go.
That told. I can't think of his name right now. I used to listen to him a lot. It's the dude that came out and said he was gonna go after Nipsey's wife after Nipsey died.
Oh, Kodak Black.
He
apologized for that, but even that was just beyond stupid.
Yeah,
that was a leaked. That was like a leaked video that made rounds. This guy has made a decision to capitalize off of a Black woman's trauma. And in the album, first of all, I didn't stream Daystar's trash album. It's trash to me. I didn't stream it. I'm not supporting no Bozo. But if I have to really get into it from what I heard or what I hear, you never really addressed what happened. You just said you didn't do it. And fine. You know what? If we're being politically correct, no one knows what happened. All we know is there was a gun here. Someone got shot. You said you didn't do it. There's so much gray area. with this. So I'm not going to say someone did this or someone didn't do whatever. At the end of the day, you got to go to court and they'll figure that out.
Yeah.
But my problem with this clown, bozo, idiot, fool, piece of scum, 5'3", trash human being is that you decide to diss Kalani, Dream Doll, Asian Doll, JoJo. You decide to go at black woman after you've been accused of shooting a black woman. Really? Is that what we're doing? You're not a man, Daystar. You're a boy. This is what boys do. They have temper tantrums. And so just because they chose to take a side, it's not even choosing to take a side. You were accused of shooting a woman. What do you expect black women to do? Support you? You dissing them is giving them more validity that you probably did shoot this woman. Why? I don't care. You went at Chance the Rapper. You went at who else? J.R. Smith. I don't care. I don't care about that. I don't care about if you go at a dude. That's whatever. That's your stupid, fragile male ego. Your toxic man. But why go at women? Why, man? What are we teaching our men? Why are our men always feeling they need to attack a woman so easily?
Because he just that easily emasculated. And I did listen to the diss track that he did on Meg. I didn't listen to none else. I listened to it on YouTube. He released the whole thing on YouTube. That's wild to me too. Because he wants everybody to hear it. But even in that song, I didn't feel like he was like not guilty at all. Because even when you like look at his bare bones, it's just like if you didn't do it, one of your people did, and you just looking at it like nothing happened.
And for those dudes that are saying, because there are some let me calm down my rhetoric. There are some people out here that are saying, well, he didn't really say what happened because they're gonna use it in court. Guess what? They're gonna use everything this man is saying on this in court anyways.
Yeah.
That's how it works. So if you really wanted to say what happened, say what happened. Don't give us 75% of it and then you're trying to create this narrative to divide people and give yourself like, oh well, maybe he's just trying to create gray area. That's all he's trying to do. And it's not, and I'm not a fool. I'm not falling for it, Bozo, Daystar. I'm not falling for it. So for all of y'all in society that is gassing this, that is supporting this nonsense, all of y'all, from the people that Charles Barkley, what you said, all you people that are going at black women, that are not listening to black women, that feel it's cool to attack a black woman, all of y'all are Bozo of the Week. Everybody's getting it. I'm tired of the male. What is with the male ego that we can't just say, hey, I was wrong. But all I want to say is, all y'all that have decided to act in this way to women, y'all are Bozo of the Week. We can move on. Any no thoughts?
No, I mean you pretty much covered everything there.
Yeah, like we all have our own dispositions on this, but for the purpose of this, maybe we should move it on a little bit.
Okay,
it's a heavy subject.
Yeah, much brighter for the this or that segment this week.
Okay, let's move. So, give me 1 second. So this week, I wanted to touch on the sitcoms for the most part, because I've been watching a lot of sitcoms lately. So, just for because a lot of these sitcoms I put on these lists are like culturally iconic, and for the most part, when I did this, like I saw the polls, I was really shocked with the first one. Fresh Prince and Martin. What do y'all think for Fresh Prince and Martin?
Well, I always vied with Wilmore, but I watched a lot more Martin, so I'm gonna say no. But people, well, I'm gonna say Fresh Prince. I feel like more people watch Fresh Prince though.
Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a good choice though. I would have to go with Martin just simply because I watched it way more and I just found he had a lot more creativity from his pulls. You know, just from different roles like Brother Man and Shanae.
For me, I'll probably go. Well, if it's my personal choice, I would say Martin because like I grew up with that show.
Yeah,
like I can like really recite basically almost every line in that show and everything. But and I think Martin was more geared to like friendships and stuff, like hanging out with your homies. Whereas Fresh Prince was like a story of like family stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I do think people would probably go with like what Chris said. Fresh Prince is more family geared.
Yeah.
Plus, there wasn't a lot of you know, African Americans during the time frame that showed us in a positive light on TV.
Yeah,
you know, especially with being you know, this family that's upper middle class.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think those are the most two iconic TV shows. I think just in Black culture. Agree or not?
No, I agree.
Yeah, I think those are the two most iconic. But let's for the next one because I had to diversify us a little bit.
Yeah,
he said diversify. So we got
diversify us a little bit.
Two whole series that are not not on the list of this theme that we have going on.
Yeah, Friends or How I Met Your Mother.
Wow.
I'm gonna say Friends because I've seen like 2 episodes of How I Met Your Mother and like 10 episodes of Friends completely.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen like parts and pieces of like a lot of them because like they used to come on like Nick at Night, but I only watched maybe because I don't know, they never appealed to me like the other shows did.
Yeah, I can totally get that.
Same with Seinfeld. I never thought Seinfeld was very funny.
Yeah, like I think for me, I established an emotional connection with Friends a little bit more than How I Met Your Mother, and that's why I just think it was just better overall show. Because How I Met Your Mother felt like a watered down version of Friends.
Yeah, I think I agree with Avery 100%. I think I like Friends more because I watched it more a lot, mostly because like I didn't really watch it here in the States. I watched it more when I was in Ghana because they would like show it
repetitively
on a lot. So I don't like, and then they show random episodes. So I would watch that, and it's a cool show. But How I Met Your Mother, I felt like there's so much comparisons and they parallel.
Yeah, because it was the same concept and the same symptoms and what is it?
They're very much parallel. But I think I like Friends a little bit more because I watched it more. How I Met Your Mother. If you bring my brothers on here, they watch How I Met Your Mother like But I would just sneak in and watch with them sometimes. But like, I liked it and I liked the concept of the show. But I would take Friends just because I'm more familiar with it.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah. So for this next one actually is probably one of the toughest ones for people if you watch both. Everybody Hates Chris or My Wife and Kids.
Oh man, Chris, you want to go first? I mean, your name's in the title.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say purely for personal, but I'm gonna say, well, I guess this whole thing personal, but I'm gonna say My Wife and Kids because first off, I think when I was like watching the TV, I would turn to that more often, and everybody used to like to make the jokes that being Chris, everybody would go, everybody hates Chris, so it got a little annoying sometimes. But yeah, I'm gonna say My Wife and Kids definitely because I still Well, when it came on TV, I don't know if I've seen it on TV in a while, but I definitely watched that more often than I did my Everybody Hates Chris.
Yeah. What about you, Ave?
I'm still weighing it. I told you guys a little bit beforehand that I couldn't relate to Junior and his nonsense. Like how that was just so dumb. Like I can't understand how you're a moron and get this far. So so I'm gonna have to go with Everybody Hates Chris on this one. I watched it a lot more, especially when it came on Nick at Night. It was just a lot more fun.
Yeah.
So especially like what is it? Terry Crews' Crazy Self when
That's 17 cents of electricity.
Malvo.
yeah.
Malvo. Oh.
God, everything
what did he say?
off a penny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, what did he say to Malvo? He always say to this dude, "I'm gonna be there."
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
Even in your court case, I'm gonna be there.
Right.
But my thoughts. I would slightly give My Wife and Kids the edge just because I like the family concept of it. But Everybody Hates Chris was way more funnier. Way more like I was just doing the whole thing with Malvo and Terry. Like Terry Crews was like the cheapest father in the world. It just felt like with My Wife and Kids, it was like simple black home.
Well, I think it was because the way they set it up too, though. Because everybody, or My Wife and Kids, I feel like it was like just a stage. But like the Everybody Hates Chris felt like they were actual like rooms and stuff.
Yeah,
like they're going to like different actual places.
And then like Everybody Hates Chris felt like an exaggerated black family.
Yeah.
And it's just whether it's like, Rochelle.
That was the whole point of it too. Like the teacher would be like, "Is your father still home?" You know, stuff like that.
Yeah, she was saying racist jokes. Didn't realize they were racist.
Yeah. Did the shooting happen at your place, Chris? Isn't this normal? Like, what? Yeah, so I mean,
have a job, my dude.
Yeah, I really think this, like that's a debate. I think people can have like My Wife and Kids and Everybody. That's a good one
for those who watch My Wife and Kids.
Yeah,
I really feel like what Avery was saying. Like Everybody Hates Chris was just more accessible because like people be watching like SpongeBob, then Everybody Hates Chris comes on. It's just to change the channel.
Yeah. My Wife and Kids was. It's like something you have to catch. I think it's something at that time you had to catch it. It's nothing that was presented to you. So
yeah, something you had to go out your way to find it too.
Yeah. So let me go here. So this next one we came up with just like 30 minutes ago. I thought it would be fun because Avery mentioned Bernie Mac. So the Bernie Mac show, the Wayans Bros.
See, now this is hard right here. I love Bernie Mac, but I want to say in middle school, it was probably like every day. Every day I was watching the Wayans show. So just for the pure consistency of watching it, I'm gonna give it to the Wayans. But Bernie Mac might be funny.
Yeah. What you think, Gabe?
Yeah, I like Bernie a lot more. Simply because I only seen like a few episodes of the Wayans Brothers show. What was that? In Color? No, it's not. Yeah, I only seen a handful of episodes. So I'm gonna have to go with Bernie on this one.
Yeah. For me, honestly, they're two. This one is like two like polar opposite comedies. Like Bernie Mac's more of like a serious comedian, and then these Wayans are just like,
hey, let's do something crazy,
all over the place. So it's like I would say I watched kind of like Chris. The Wayans was always on BET somewhere. Like you always catch it. But I think Bernie Mac show was a better overall show. I think just in general, I think it's a better show. The Wayans is just like two brothers that are just stupid. That's all that is. Just stupid. Like, and now rest in peace, Pops. But man, it's just stupid.
Okay. I just had it and I lost it. I was going to say, with that being said, how would you feel about if Bernie and Dave Chappelle?
If they did a show together, or what?
No, for that or this or that.
This or that.
Actually, that should have
comedians.
Just as comedians,
just as comedian
TV shows. Like, how would you feel about which one would you prefer to watch?
That is difficult.
That is hard. The Dave Chappelle. Oh man.
Dave is funny though.
Listen, I gotta give the edge to Dave. Dave is a more well-rounded comedian. I think Bernie's more like
Bernie. You gonna get some. You gonna get some that NTR stuff.
Boy, like he comes in like Bernie just is like he's the most funny, serious comedian. But apart from that, he ain't like Dave can hit you from all angles though. That's how I feel. He can do some silly stuff. He can do some serious stuff. He can. Yeah, I think I got Dave on that. Love Bernie Mac though.
Yeah,
love Bernie Mac.
Yeah, I might go with Dave simply for I don't know. I just felt like the guy was more like holistic. Just so like slightly more of his sketches.
I'm gonna say Dave simply because I grew up off of Dave, but you watch some of that Bernie Mac stuff, man, you're gonna laugh.
Yeah, I grew up on it.
You can say it's problematic all you want to. You're probably gonna laugh though.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, with that being said, like, what are some like your other favorite sitcoms that's like y'all watch? You know what I'm saying? That wasn't
reality shows.
Yeah, not reality shows. Just like sitcom families or just sitcoms.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank.
Drawing a blank?
Another sitcom?
Yeah. Well, other ones have y'all like?
Let me see. Cause I mean, like that was like that was about it. Unless you're talking about like the Cosby Show and stuff like that.
Yeah, like because I've been watching House of Pain recently. I thought
House of Pain. Yeah,
I've been watching that recently. It's cool. A good one.
That was cool when I was younger. I'm not watching the new stuff now though.
Yeah, they came.
It doesn't what
other sitcom have I been watching? House of Pain.
That's So Raven.
That's So Raven. Yeah.
That was
Moesha.
No, we're talking about from the time period.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
It was a good time for TV.
Which was didn't Jamie Foxx have a show for a minute?
Yeah, Jamie Foxx show.
He did.
That was fancy. Right. That's all I'm gonna say. The Parkers was good too.
Yeah. Oh, how could you forget about the Parkers? Yeah, you're right.
No, you see the thing with that was my mom's favorite show around that period, and it was only because like Monique had this obsession with the professor.
Yep. And then what was that Kyla Pratt show? What was that one? It was like the
1-on-1.
1-on-1, okay.
1-on-1,
yeah.
And Girlfriends as well. I think I think that was the whole UPN WB lineup. Yeah. Steve Harvey show too.
Yeah, Steve Harvey show too. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean,
Peter, would you happen to have any of those poll ratings with you?
From
Instagram and Twitter.
Let's get to that. Let me the results. Almost forgot.
Yeah, I was about to say when you saying them early, I thought you were gonna say them.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so the Fresh Prince defeated Martin 64% to 36%.
Wow. Where was these from? Instagram, right?
Yeah. Y'all don't know Jerome, huh? Brown man from the 5th floor, huh? The 5th floor. You don't know him? Yeah. How I Met Your Mother beat Friends 56% to 44%.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's y'all gonna meet.
Man, that's some little kids from this new generation.
Hey,
struggling waitress.
all right, listen. Javon don't even know the cast of Friends.
Wow, really?
Yes.
Crazy to me.
Yes.
I only remember 2 of the names.
I mean, granted, they're very.
No, it's not that he don't know. He don't know the names. He don't like if you on Twitter. He took a picture and he didn't even know that was Friends.
Oh, true.
Funny, that was funny to me. But so last one, Everybody Hates Chris defeated My Wife and Kids 67% to 33.
Understandable.
Yeah, and the one that we just did live right now, let's see who's winning. Bernie Mac is winning a whopping 86% to 14.
Hey, wow. Well, actually, I know. I guess that's not surprising. Now, I feel like Wayne's is more of a niche thing, and Bernie Mac was a much bigger name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got the turn of the century, so a lot of us are a little bit older by then.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me given our
Bernie Mac
thoughts
show was
on
fresher in your mind too. Bernie Mac show came out in like 2000s. I want to say Wayne show came out late 90s.
Yeah.
It ended in I think
97.
Yeah, 99. I
99.
think. Yeah, 99 or 98. One of those years. It ended late 90s. But yeah, that's what we think about sitcoms. Let us know what y'all think.
Yeah,
hit us up. Hit
now we on YouTube.
Hit us up, man. Just let us know what you think about that. Now, the Emmys was about I think was last week.
Yeah, it was like last Tuesday, the 21st.
Yeah. Did any of you well, I don't know if y'all watched it because I didn't watch it, but did y'all catch?
Excuse me.
Did you catch anything? Because I just saw that a lot of black people won.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter where we were talking about a whole bunch of black people won, but I didn't dive that deep into it.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like they were just giving it to us after this year with everything that's been going on. So
kind of feel like they
taking anything away from the actors and actresses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's definitely like shows and actors and actresses that like deserve that stuff, but it's just like if everything that was happening this year wasn't happening, might not happen that way.
Yeah, exactly. Like the fact that during Oscars had to put in new policies to have at least one one person of color that puts them in a good position to be nominated for an Oscar now. And I was like, it's Golden Globe, excuse me. So yeah, that's something to consider.
Yeah, I mean Eddie Murphy won his first Emmy. Dave Chappelle, Regina Hall, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce his name, but Maserati Ali won. I think RuPaul won.
Wait, the Ali guy, he's the one from Hidden Figures and
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He played I forgot his role on Luke Cage. He played one of the villains in Luke Cage.
Oh, that's his name. Okay.
Yeah, Cottonmouth, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean a lot of great people won. I mean, Michael Jordan Last Dance won an Emmy. Shout out to the GOAT. But yeah, for the most part, a lot of black people won. So like, do you guys think black people are now getting their recognition, or what do you think? What are your thoughts on this?
Well, like what kind of like what Avery said, like, and what I said a little bit earlier too. It's just like maybe they are, because you remember what was that a couple years ago? Oscar So White, was the thing, and they definitely don't want to repeat that this year. They seen what people doing, they upset. Granted, they know there's not going to be a whole like riot or anything if they act out again like that, but they probably don't want any of the negative publicity or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I hope I'm wrong, and just like they're just like, no, these guys were like really good. I hope I'm wrong, but it's hard to say when it comes to like big things like this, like award shows and stuff.
Yeah, like I feel like there's a lot more politics behind it. I was only mildly interested when I saw Zendaya got an Emmy for Euphoria. Yeah, like I hear she was good in it. I just didn't bother to watch it, but it was just like it felt like one of those things where, like I said earlier, with like the whole new guidelines and new policies with the NFL and television and just all this, I feel like it's a little. You know what? I'm gonna forget what I just said. Go ahead, Peter.
I get what you said. I think for the most part, is there like a feeling that they've had a rough year? Let's but then at the same time,
handout or something,
yeah. But at the same time, the people that won, they've been putting in the work for
years, especially
when years. So like they kind of deserve it. So I'm not gonna, because I feel like saying that kind of like takes away from what they did, what they've done. So especially Dave and Eddie, to me, they've done a lot. So I think for the most part, we are getting our recognition, and I think honestly, what's been happening this year, people like it's changing. You're gonna see more Black actors and more Black roles, more diversity coming after. You
don't think this is just a trend?
I don't think it'll be. I don't think it'll be a trend because it's like at some point you can't like when there's talent there, it's just talent. You can't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But we've seen them deny talent before though.
We've seen it, we have, but it's like
we've seen 12 Years a Slave. Like, come on, man.
We have, but it's just like
7 Years a Slave. Excuse me.
Just my thinking. As you pull out there, if it's too even if you do deny some are gonna creep in. It's like a huge pool right now. That's just my thinking. But what do y'all think though?
I mean, it's still the same. I mean, like I hope you're right. I hope they're just like looking at pure talent wise, but I don't know. It feels convenient.
Yeah,
I know right now because of well, not general politics, but the politics in like
just based off a general track record, and then it's just kind of like, oh, look at this spike. Look how good you guys are doing.
Yeah, look at all these disturbances going on around the country. Maybe we should
even I think Rolling Stone put more Black people in their top 50 this year.
Yeah. Now, I'm glad that you mentioned that because Rolling Stone. Well, I don't want to go off the rails, but I'm not going to.
I mean, you can a little bit. We've hit everything on here now, so you can take a little time if you want to.
They gave Marvin Gaye "What's Going On" as the #1 album of all time. But Michael Jackson's Thriller and Off the Wall is not in the top 10.
It is a magazine.
Yeah,
I know, but I know, but that is. I'm just from a music head. That is like wow.
Yeah, you gotta get that's dude.
Huh?
You gotta get with the trends. They're like,
that had nothing to really do about Black people. I'm just saying that's crazy to me. That's Thriller is not top 10.
Yeah,
at least Thriller.
I glanced at the list. I didn't really give it too much thought. I mean, it's Rolling Stone. I'm not letting them sway me at all.
Yeah.
But it was just like the people, but they were like trying to make a big deal of it. Like, see, you guys are included in this too. Like, look how great you guys are. It's just like, okay, buddy.
It's like, go back, sit back down. You're fine.
Like people in charge.
Looking at some of them, it felt like it just was like, oh well, we know you guys really like this one. We know you guys really like this one. Like, I think the newest one on there was Beyonce's Lemonade, which I listened to. It was pretty. Very, very good album, but I don't know. It felt like when you're looking at this list, and I think that one was top 20. It was just like they were trying to like sate somebody's like appetite for that.
Yeah, they're trying to
not to say that Beyonce's record doesn't belong top 20, maybe even higher. But like it just. Track record wise, it just didn't compute, if that makes sense.
Yeah. For Chris, for what you said about convenience, that is a great example because Marvin Gaye, "What's Going On" is all about social issues.
Yeah.
Literally. The title track is all about social issues. So I do think that list was made to cater. Oh well, what's going on is number one.
Yeah,
they're not thinking about just generally music. They're just
they're trying to fill a role.
Yeah, so I would say for that. Yeah, but I don't know. I do think I do agree with y'all about the convenience, but
man. And again, I hope I'm wrong. I hope that this is like genuine opinion, but it just I don't know.
Yeah,
so it's kind of like, you guys like this though, don't you? Don't you? Well, yeah, we do like that.
Right? Cool. We're gonna put it in our number 20 spot.
Yeah. I mean, I do think our talent will. This is my belief. Our talent will crack through the ceiling.
Yeah.
It will.
I'm not saying it won't get to the point where it will just be talent versus talent on these types of lists, but just like right now, it felt and just like and everybody does have to have like a place like where they start building up from, but it just like felt like, so this year was the year you guys decided that, you know what, that is a pretty good album.
and from what I remember, because I saw that list 8 years ago, I don't remember that album being as high. So I don't. Yeah.
I mean, hey, new ears could have came into it and just like, hey, this is really relevant right now, but I doubt
it. Just
we'll see.
Yeah, but
definitely see.
Yeah, so I mean, this episode was mainly focused on sitcoms, protecting Black women, which y'all should do, and if our talent will be recognized or if we are recognized. But I'm afraid we're just about done. Or anything else? Anything else? Anything else?
No. I don't know what that was, but I don't have anything else to say.
Yeah, I'm good here because I think the medicine's running to his head finally. Getting that wisdom tooth removed.
Yeah. The painkillers finally got him.
Probably.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Thanks for everybody listening, checking us out.
Do appreciate the support.
Yeah, the support. We went video this week, and we just like the support. We like that y'all viewing our stuff. We want you to comment more, but we just love that you're out there supporting. I'm gonna continue with the Out of the Berg stuff on IG. Our IG is Out of the Berg, and our Twitter is, I think, Out of the Berg Pod. Yeah. So and we are everywhere.
Almost everywhere. Everywhere.
Except
pretty sure you can Google us now.
What? We can get Googled? Hold up.
I think so. Should be. We got enough places.
What? Don't you tell me not to get my hopes up? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Google Peter answer.
Oh, we're not even in a suggestion box, but we can get Googled, which is awesome.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah. See,
hey,
we're the second. I don't know why.
Number one on the Simplecast. That's crazy. Hey. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm satisfied. That made my day, honestly.
Yeah. So. Yeah, we're on every platform: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google. It's everywhere
except Pandora because they don't like us.
Yeah. So please subscribe, like, comment, and let us know what you think of every segment we do. That this or that, the Bozo of the week. Just tell us what you think. Yeah. And my Instagram handle is at Kofi Peter _ hit me up anytime you want. Tell me that you hate my jokes and I should stop. Yeah.
Look for a wave this week. Nah, but you can find me at Chris Kelly 57 on Instagram. You can find me at Big Chris _57 on Twitter.
You can find me, Avery, on Instagram still because I'm slow at Avery Koopa, capital KOOPA.
Yeah. Now, have you been entertained?
What is this? The Centaurian?
Yeah,
Crow over here. Are you not entertained? Oh my goodness!
Are you not entertained?
We need to leave.
Thank you guys. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your moms, your dads, your aunts, your uncles.
Stay woke, stay black. Peace.
We love you. Goodbye.